I'm Nakais.
And I'm Nakais. We started coming to Vintage Grace in 2017. We met in late 2015 and 6 months later moved in together in 2016. In my life up to that point, everything was going well in my career. You know, I was succeeding, I was excelling, I was moving up the ranks at work. I had found the love of my life. I found what at the time I thought would ultimately make me happy in my life. There was no reason why I shouldn't be at, the happiest I had ever been. It wasn't until I came home from work one day, I walked through the door and, Leanne asked, "How was your day?" And I said, "Well, I feel like there's something missing in my life." And at that point I told her, I think I want to start going to church, which up until that point we hadn't even had a conversation. I'd been to church a couple times when I was little with like family friends, but beyond that I didn't really have any faith.
And I grew up going to church. I definitely believed Jesus was my savior, but I also thought, well, he has forgiven me for my sins and I can still live how I want to live, and that settling for lesser joys. And then once we got engaged, we wanted Drew to marry us, obviously.
As we started talking to Drew and we started talking about what role faith plays in marriage overall and what role Jesus plays in marriage, obviously we were intimate in our relationship because that's the cultural norm of being in a relationship. And he challenged us and said, okay, well, let's either get married, let's go to the courthouse, let's get you guys married, and then in September, have your party. Or live the way Jesus calls us to live.
Where I was in my faith, I was comfortable. And so I was scared of what that would do to our relationship. Would Corey walk away? Could we last 9 months? Like, insecurities were brought up. And so I was like, well, let's just go to the courthouse and then we could keep just being comfortable.
And so we went home and we talked a lot. We prayed a lot about it. And obviously we made the decision that, okay, it's 9 months, like, let's do this, let's do it. And we wanted to honor God, and we wanted to truly put God at the center of our relationship. And, all the conversations we had with Drew, it's like we were being called to honor him in this way. So we made the decision to be abstinent for 9 months.
Just for our marriage and as a couple, we had to learn how to communicate, how to connect on a deeper level, and we just built such a strong foundation in that time. And that's not why we did it, but that's what we've seen looking back, like, wow, that really set us up for marriage in a whole nother way. So the other couples that might be in the same situation, growing up in the church, I thought I had it all, I was comfortable, and God never called us to be comfortable. He wants so much more for us, and I didn't realize that. I thought I had it all, and God just wants so much more for us, and trusting him and following him with everything.
There's 1,000 reasons why you can try to justify why that's the right thing to do and everything like that, but we are living proof that really living for Jesus and striving for that righteousness it's worth it. It's so worth it in the end.